It's the palm leaves call for help seen around the world. On March 31st, three mariners from Pikelot Atoll in Chuuk went fishing toward Pikelot when their boat ran into the reef. The men, stranded for the next 9 days on the uninhabited island. Culinary specialist First Class Joshua Pablo and Lieutenant Ray Serrato were on the Coast Guard cutter Oliver Henry, which responded.
Looking at the beach, they already had a nice shelter going on. So for 8 days, they were really good at maintaining their lifestyle. They weren't panicking in any way, but my main concern was if they're going to be malnutrition or dehydrated. From talking to them right after getting off the boat, they seemed all fine. They're just ready to get off the island.
Two military aircraft spotted the men's signal in the sand. Pablo was the EMT. Lieutenant Serrato is the commanding officer on the Oliver Henry. He says responders battled swells to get to shore, and one by one the men were safely taken off the island.
What's going through your mind knowing that you were part of that effort?
Really cool. You know, we're just a cog in the machine, and it feels good to be kind of at the pointed end of the spear for that part. It's a huge team effort collectively, and you know, if it wasn't for the aircraft discovering them, and then the command center over at Sector Guam kind of coordinating the efforts and pointing us in the right direction, it couldn't have been possible. So it's really rewarding to pick those guys up, and just like he said, they're in a great mood, and we had them on board. Same day trip back to their home in Pikelot, and we got them showered up, got them some food, some water, and then dropped them off later that afternoon as if it was just a regular fishing trip that they were going on.
Pablo, a local boy from Guam, says he's grateful to help out.
I'm actually really honored being from Guam as well myself. So helping out neighboring islands as well, just doing their everyday life hobbies and whatnot, fishing and going on the waters. So for me to be able to help someone in their time of need, it's kind of why I joined the Coast Guard. Nice. And it makes me feel like I did the right choice.
2 days after the rescue, the team was called on again to medevac a little boy in Sarawal. The child suffered a hand injury after falling out of a tree and needed a higher level of medical care in Yap.